All right, in this explainer, we're going to dive into what it means to feel the world with this unique and powerful intensity. A depth of emotion that can feel like both a gift and, honestly, a huge burden.
Have you ever just felt like your emotions are dialed up? Like they're just more than what everyone else seems to be feeling? A little louder, maybe? A lot deeper?
Yeah, more intense, more complex, and sometimes just way more overwhelming than what you see in the people around you. If any of that is resonating, well, you might be dealing with something that's a bit beyond the typical emotional stuff. And that's exactly what we're going to get into today.
So there's actually a term for this whole experience. It's called emotional giftedness. Now, let's be super clear about something right up front. This is not a clinical diagnosis. It's not something you get from a doctor. Think of it more like a framework, just a way to understand this unique way of being in the world.
And this quote really nails it, doesn't it? It's the capacity for deep understanding, but it can also make life feel overwhelming. It's the perfect picture of a double-edged sword. On one hand, you've got this incredible depth, but on the other, man, it can be a heavy, heavy burden. Okay, so what does this actually look like in real life, day to day? How does it feel? Well, we're gonna break it all down. We're gonna look at 6 key signs. And for each one, we'll explore that duality we've been talking about, the depth and the burden. So here's the plan. We've got profound empathy, then deep processing, heightened sensitivity, a strong sense of justice, a rich inner world, and wrapping it all up, an existential drive. Let's kick things off with that first one, profound empathy.
Okay, so sign number 1, profound empathy. And listen, we're not just talking about feeling sorry for someone. This is about feeling with them. Like you're right there in it with them, to a point where it can actually be kind of startling.
And here's that classic duality again. The amazing part, the depth, is that you form these incredibly deep, meaningful connections. People feel truly seen by you. But the burden? You can literally absorb someone else's pain. You can take on their stress, their sadness, and it sticks with you, which, as you can imagine, is a fast track to emotional burnout. Which brings us perfectly to our second sign, deep processing. If you're someone who really chews on things, who analyzes and reflects on, well, just about everything, this one's for you. And yeah, you guessed it, there's a trade-off. The upside is you're incredibly insightful, even intuitive. Your brain is connecting dots that other people just don't see, and you find this rich meaning in everything. The downside? That same powerful engine can get stuck in a loop. It can turn thoughtful reflection into just draining rumination, where you're replaying some tiny awkward moment from hours ago over and over.
Okay, moving on. This intense way of processing things is often tied to our third sign, heightened sensitivity. And we're not just talking about feelings here. This is about sensitivity to your actual environment, sights, sounds, everything.
Just think about it for a second. The very same sensitivity that lets you get completely swept away by a piece of music, maybe even move to tears, that's the exact same thing that makes a loud, crowded room feel like an assault on your senses. You appreciate the beauty of a sunset on a level most people can't, but you also feel the discomfort of a scratchy tag on your shirt more than anyone else. It's like your whole nervous system is just turned way up. All right, number 4 is a strong sense of justice. And for some people, wow, this one is a real fire in the belly. It's this deep, almost physical reaction you have to unfairness, whether it's a huge global issue or something small you see happening on the street. So that powerful moral compass, it makes you a fierce advocate for others, a real champion for the underdog. But that same compass means you feel the world's wrongs on a really personal level. It can lead to this deep frustration and disillusionment with, well, how things are. Naturally, all of this leads to our 5th sign, a rich inner world. We're talking about a super complex, vivid, and sprawling landscape that exists entirely inside your own mind. The gift here is pretty incredible, right? You've got this bottomless well of creativity and imagination. You're never really truly bored. But the challenge, the burden, is that sometimes that inner world can feel so much more real, or at least more interesting than the outside world. And that can make you feel disconnected, maybe even a little lonely in your own head. And that brings us to our 6th and final sign. And it's a big one, the existential drive. This is that constant, nagging search for meaning, for purpose. You're always asking those huge questions. Why are we here? What's the point of it all?
On the one hand, this drive is what pushes you on a quest for self-actualization, for a life that really matters. That's the depth. But the burden is that you're also wrestling head-on with intense anxiety about death and freedom and the potential meaninglessness of it all, stuff that a lot of people manage to just push to the side. It can be incredibly heavy.
Okay, so we've gone through all 6 signs. Now the big question is, what do you do with all this? How do you actually live with this kind of intensity without letting it completely take over?
It really brings us right back to where we started. So what is it? Is it a gift or is it a burden? Is it this amazing capacity for depth or is it just an overwhelming weight to carry?
And the answer is it's both. And that's not a cop-out. That's the entire point. It's not one or the other. It's both. At the same time, always. You literally cannot have the gift without the burden. The burden is the price you pay for the depth. So, what's the path forward? It's about embracing that duality. It's about acknowledging both sides of that emotional coin. Learning to value the incredible insight your intensity gives you, but also, and this is crucial, understanding that you have to actively protect your energy. You have to seek out people, places, and things that nourish you, not drain you. And that really leaves us with one final, powerful question to think about. If this intensity isn't going anywhere, if this is just how you're wired, then the real goal isn't to try and get rid of the burden. The real question is, how can you turn it into your greatest strength?